Sometime later, God tested Abraham. Then God spoke again with words that would test the deepest place of Abraham's heart, to sacrifice his son Isaac. Early the next morning, Abraham rose. He did not argue. He did not delay. He prepared the wood, loaded the donkey, and set out, trusting the God who had always been faithful. For 3 days they traveled, 3 days of silence, 3 days of faith carried step by step. On the third day, Abraham looked up, and there, in the distance, was the place God had spoken of, and with those words, Abraham stepped forward.
Stay here with the donkey. The boy and I will go over there. We will worship, and then we will come back to you.
Alone with his son, Abraham placed the wood on Isaac's shoulders. He himself carried the fire and the knife, and the two of them went on together.
Father,
Yes, my son.
the fire and the wood are here, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?
God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son.
When they reached the place God had shown him, Abraham built an altar, stone by stone, wood arranged carefully, every movement weighed with meaning. Abraham bound his son Isaac and laid him on the altar, on top of the wood. Isaac did not resist. Trust passed silently from son to father. Then Abraham reached out his hand and took the knife. Faith demanded everything, even what he loved most. The angel of the Lord spoke to Abraham to not lay a hand on his son. Abraham looked up, and there, caught by its horns in a thicket, was a ram God had provided. Abraham took the ram and offered it as a burnt offering instead of his son. Life stood where death once waited. Abraham passed God's test, hence God promised to bless him and his descendants. Then Abraham returned to his servants, and they went home together. Faith had been tested and proven, not by blood, but by trust. Faith is not proven by what we hold on to, but by what we are willing to place in God's hands. Abraham trusted, God provided, and the promise endured.